はい、おはようございます。藤田 CEO と申します。あの、ジョージさんのイベント、サブイベントを進めようと思ったんですけど、なんか全然進まなくなっちゃって、とりあえず先にこっちのメインの方を進めてから、残りのサブイベントを進めたいと思います。これからここで、ヨークさんの講演が始まるんですけど、演説もう街の人たちみんな集まってきて車めっちゃ増えてるんですよね。最初ここ何もなかったんですけど、結構来てくれてるみたいだな。じゃあ、行きますか。どうせあれやるんだろうな。とこよ。GV。あ、グリーンベイルか。あそこもなんかありそう。お邪魔します。おう、やってる。すでにやってた。
Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this
あ、
time either.
まだこれからだ。
That was a tough role.
緊張して
That was
ん
a
の？
piece of scenery.
スーツブルブル
Bright
してるよ。
red tree.
ほら、
Thank you all for coming.
スーツの端がブルブルしてる。
Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau of Investigations wishes to speak with you.
心して聞くように。
Good afternoon. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
ヨークって呼んで。
Some of
あれ
you
言
are
わない。
already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime. I've come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl. And to bring the one
い
responsible
やー、
to
実に悲
justice.
しい事件だったね。
Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again. I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents. Firstly, please stay away from any dark,
あれ？もしかして
isolated places.
事件これ続くタイプなの？
Those of you with children, especially of Anna's age, please guide
こ
your
っからさ
children
らに
away
犠
from
牲者
such
が出る
places
可能性
at
あ
all
るって
costs.
こと？あ、まあトーマスくんは大丈夫だよね。
Secondly, avoid going out when it is raining.
なんか見
Now,
覚えのある
I've
人たちがい
heard
る。
the folklore story of the raincoat killer.
お、
There is a chance that the
そのこと
murderer
言
is
っちゃうのみ
mimicking
たい
the
な顔
story.
してたな。
Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
エミリーもじゃあ狙われる可能性あるんじゃない？あ、美人来た。もう足でわかるね。キャロル・マクレーン、バーのオーナー兼歌姫。彼女も犠牲者になる可能性があるんじゃないの
Who's
か
the
な？
fashionably late one?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister.
トーマスの妹？でも全然正反対じゃん。
Excuse me. So, as I have said,
な
avoid
るほ
going
ど。
outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately.
みんな怪しい
The
よ。
murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I
なんだろう
have
な、
to
個
say.
性的な登場人物が多すぎてみんな怪しく見えるっていう。いや、なんかトーマスくんとかは大丈夫だと思うんだけど、なんかそれ以外の人たち、ああ、ほれ。あれとかね。でもあれは犯人じゃないと思うな。このいかにものやつは犯人じゃないでしょ。
When pain pain for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of honor was for that debt.
何急に。むしろ隣のマイケルの方が
When
可能性あり
purple
そうだ
fog
もんね。
covers our town,
よく見ればイケメンの顔だな。
I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
でもなんか犯人ではないのか。どうなんだろう。
Sure knows how to steal
鳥を
thunder.
取られたね。
Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys
ああ、
leave.
そうね。自己紹介もできるしね。なんでそっち向いてんの？その上真面目で料理もうまい。そうね。
Agent York, your words really made me think
感
about
動した
Anna's death again. How
あ、
could one do such a terrible
すいま
thing?
せんでした。不謹慎だったわ。
I'm still in shock.
そうね。悲しい事件だね。でも別に知り合いってわけじゃないんだよね。
Thomas, I forgot to ask.
あ
You don't
あ、
have a
忘れてた
tattoo
わ。
on your back, do you?
A tattoo? I do, actually.
ある
But
の？
why?
Could you show it to me, please?
ここで
Now? Here?
公開処刑？
Yes, please. This is vital for our investigation.
せめて別室にしようよ。白い普通嫌でしょ。
If it's gonna help you any.
男女関係ないよ、これは。でも見せてくれるんだ。
Haha. Well, I'm wondering who G is now, but aside from that,
見せたんだ。
Did it tell you anything?
it told me that you didn't
あ
kill
あ、
Anna.
違う入れ墨だったんだ。
What are you saying?
ジリアンとかグベンってなんだろう。
You ought to see that tattoo, Zach. A big heart with an arrow through it, and
ハートに矢が刺さったデザインで中央にラブ
I
G。
don't know when he got that done.
大きなお世話だよ。
We've all been through the 80s.
個人の自由でしょ。ラブ G。G ね。G。G。G。G じゃね？ G。ジョージ。
Agent Morgan, here's your
トーマ
chance
ス
to
君、
get to know some of the
ジョージのこ
townsfolk.
と好き
Don't
な
let
の
it go to
か？
waste.
いやいやいや。ジョージさんと話すのは大事なことですよ。
Quite a performance. Mysterious and very poetic.
おう、皮
But
肉。
I don't think many of your audience appreciated it.
それはヨークさんが言うことではないよね。ヨークさん、同じこと結構ブーメラン
Mr.
ですよ。
Francis York Morgan. A purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain. Find out why the town is soiled. Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve the crime, the proper must do the proper at the right time. It is not yet mine, that is, Mr. Stewart's time. But if you, Mr. York, find the right timing to chat with me, that is, with Mr. Stewart,
終盤に来いってこと？
informative and fruitful, you will see. So says Mr. Stewart.
So, Harry, you know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying
何
to
かで
say?
も理由はあるんだろうね。話せない理
Cut
由
the
は。
poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know. We can force you to talk, you know.
まあ普通そういう態度だよね。ゲーム的に後にしてもらいたいとは言えないよね。
Mr. Francis York Morgan,
なんでこっちなの？
pay close attention to the signs.
ジョージに言ってよ。ジョージが質問してんだから。
Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful
みん
to
な無
your
表情だな、
investigation.
後ろ。
So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning, Harry. But don't worry. Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
用心はしてるけど、向こうから容赦なく来るんだよ。これなんだ？あ、カップコーヒー。あ、え？そうなの？ツールボックスに送ればいいや。 ツールボックスに送れるのは便利だな。取り逃しないもん。
Agent York, are you finished asking questions
いや、
yet?
まだまだこれ
When
か
you're
ら。
done, let me know. We'll all get dinner.
おう。よし。観察。この人物は事件と関係なさそうだな。そんなのわかるの？モブの顔ってことだ。あれ、なんかみんな顔一緒だな、これ。一緒っぽいな、顔。服装は若干違うな。顔は一緒だ。そういえばアンナの家族って会ってないな。いないのかな。あ、あっちに誰かいる。ハロー。おお、いきなり行った。
Good evening, Agent.
不眠症のブライアン、墓守。
Good evening, Mr.
Brian, the gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Bryan. I like the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Anna. Oh, she was so beautiful. Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
I totally agree. That's why I'm
さ
here.
すがにこれは犯人じゃないだろう。
Were you close to her?
また、あれ知らないけど。
Anna. Her smile.
え
So warm. Anna. Blonde hair. So bright.
区から見てただけの人じゃない？
There's a graveyard somewhere in town, Zach.
行きたくないね。
I'm not excited
行きたくないね。
about the idea, but maybe we should at least check
行
it
きたく
out.
ないね。結構広いな。こっちは？おう、なんかある。人もいるな。あ、あれだ、トーマスくんの妹だ。若くしてバーのオーナー兼歌姫か。大したものだな。兄のトーマスとは対照的な性格のようだが。キャロル。
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be
そうね。
ecstatic.
18歳くらいならそうなんじゃ
She'd
ない？
almost be in tears.
おほほ。
She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun.
リア充だ。
Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her
得な性
too.
格ってやつだな。なんか怖い怖い。
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy.
曲がいきなりうるさいわ。
Goddess.
このゲーム音量なんか安定しないんだよね。なんか犯人知ってそうなんだよな。言っちゃった。ヘビースモーカー同士話し合うと思ったんだけど。でも、この町の住人の中では比較的まともな人かもしれない。ゲート E。この辺は入れないのかな？こっちは、お、誰かいる。めっちゃ人いるなぁ。
So you're the FBI agent, are you?
ザ・将軍、スクラップ置き場店主、ジェネラル、
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
ヨークって呼んで。
I'm the general. I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
A real-life war hero.
余生を楽し
So
ん
why
で
are you
ね。
living here?
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his
どうせ戦
hometown.
争
Your
の
little
あれで
speech, you mentioned the
こっちに
raincoat
隠居
killer.
したんじゃ
Was
ない
that a
の？
problem?
You
バカ者
imbecile.
が。
The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happened in this town.
ま
It
あ
is.
そうじゃない？
I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know
教
how
えて
to
ください。
ask
お
for
願いしま
something
す。
right.
座り方は可
Soldier,
愛
if
い
you
な。
want to
え、
hear
オ
more,
フ
you
ィ
come
ス
to my office.
足悪いんだな、あの人。
He literally exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit.
One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant? sort of thing?
そりゃあだ名だからでしょ、将軍が。本当は軍曹なんじゃないの？お、フィオナ。
Are you getting closer to catching the
めっちゃ進ん
murderer?
でるよ。
Hello again, Fiona. Good to see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may be young, but he seems like a wise
わ
man.
きまえ
Oh,
て
and
た
he's a。very hardworking person, too.
生真面目。
Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo. But I don't think so at all. People don't understand why he's in the autopsy room all day. But I do. He's doing research to
そう
make
ね
the world
世
a
の中
better
のため
place
に
in
チェ
the
ス
future.
で
You know, he's
遊んで
already
た
made
け
a
どね。
fortune in LA with his career.
それ嘘なんじゃない
I did not know
の？だって
You
今
didn't?
ガクッと
Oh, the
片落として
doctor
た
is a
よ。
very rich man. He has a really big house over by the lake.
これはすごいほら吹いたな。
Amazing, Zach. He must be loaded. Rich and young. A perfect combination.
But you don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it. That's one of the things I like best about him.
Well, I could have been fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
これは嘘だな。あ。あれ、行っちゃう？あ、よかった。ということなんですけど。
Agent York, you make any progress?
いや、あったよ。
Of course.
3
Plenty.
人の背中見れたよ。
But tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided.
Ye-
Sally isn't really in any condition
Oh.
to do it right
お
now.
母さんか。
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Anna was her sole reason for living after her husband was deceased.
うん。
Well, she's probably huddled up at
これ
home.
は後で行く感じかな？
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Well, yes, you should. And I'd
任せ
appreciate
と
it
け。
if you could, too.
大丈
But
夫、無
don't
理
go
させ
too
ないよ。
hard on her, okay?
先にこっちを聞いておくか。生きってる感じのこのポーズ。おこれもイケメンっぽい感じか？
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
クイントダン、ダーツバー店員。はあ。
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me.
へ
I don't want you
え。
taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly.
そうだ
I
よ、仕
assure
事
you.
だよ。
I'm here to apprehend the
協力しろ
perpetrator
よ。
who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can shine their own boots, right?
Good point.
ジ
Can't
ョー
always
ジと
count
か
on
な。
the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself. Quint.
How do you know my name?
まあ言った、あ、違うわ。
I memorized
私
the
の
name
見
of
えて
every
るテロッ
citizen
プだ
before
わ。
arriving in town. I
そうだよ
also
ね。
know about you and your
あ
significant
ら、そう
other.
なの？
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name.
何？
He's got a small
私に
Q
はテロ
on
ッ
his
プが見え
hat.
ているんだってこ
That
と？
was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to
お
tell
ー、
us
今
his
度から Q
girlfriend's
様
name.
って呼ぶわ。
I can read him like a book, Zach.
かまかけられたな。こっちは何様？全然 Q なんて気づかなかったな。あ、これはダーツっぽいな。
You're York, right? I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the darts bar,
Richard Dunn.
Swery 65.
スウェーリー？
How'd you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. I mean, murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
あの腕のなんか結んであるのは何なんだ？
I've known her since she was a
Fashion.
child. She was the same age as my son. You know, she always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother.
へえ
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
そうなんだ。
Oh, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard.
彼氏だったこともあったっ
Collecting
てこと
gossip
かな？
won't help with the matter at hand.
まあ、田舎町だから、そういうことだって当然あるだろうな。狭いし。次は、おー、ポリー。勲章見てたの？違うな。
Mr. Morgan, you're quite an
そうで
impressive
しょ？
public speaker.
Really?
もっと褒めて。
Thank you, Polly.
You reminded me a little of a play I saw when I was younger.
What kind of play?
I'm talking about back when this place was still called the
Mercury
Mercury
劇場。
Theater. When I was young, I used to come here often with my husband.
のろ
God
け
rest his soul. We'd come on the weekends to see the latest
かわ
play.
いい。
He'd always pretend to be uninterested, but I
ツン
could
デ
tell
レ
he was excited inside. He was just one of those kind of guys, really, thinking about it
ほん
now.
とかわいいな、この人。
Really, Polly? So what's your favorite play?
Oh, well, I like so many. There was one in particular, but I can't
何？
recall
シェイクス
the
ピア
name
とか？
anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
Something by Shakespeare?
Oh,
違う？
no, nothing. One more bell that doesn't ring anymore. I've always been forgetful about the plays we used to see anyway. Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for
なるほど
forgetting
ね。
what we saw. He'd go on for hours retelling what the play was about.
のろ
His
け
eyes were so sparkling, like a happy young boy.
I see. So,
かわ
what's
いい
your
わ。
favorite play?
Oh, I almost forgot, Mr. Morgan. We're going to have another
Eh?
guest soon. I have to get back and get things ready.
さらに
Sorry
登場
for
人
having
物
to
が
hurry
出るの？
away. I'll see you back at the hotel.
早い動き。
Zach, I think she could embarrass the toughest of these guys interrogators.
世間話してればいいんじゃないかな。ただポロッと喋ってくれんじゃない？なんだろうな、同僚とかかな。えどうしようこれ。無視したらダメかな。何やってんのこの人。財布。
Oh my. My pot is getting cold.
迷子の滋賀に通称お鍋ばあさん。
Hey, mister. My pot is getting cold.
You are... who?
What are you saying?
滋賀にウェイバ
Sigourney.
ー？なるほど。
Sigourney. Okay. Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder. Oh, you're useless.
すいません。
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the
認知
cake.
症なのかな？
Amazing.
でもこういう人がなんか 意外としてたりするんだよね。帰ればいいのに。あ、ジム。この間はどうも。
Jim, thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and Isaiah?
They're fine.
よかったよかった。
They really seem to love their grandpa.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often.
And that's why I want you to solve this case quickly and go home. Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
I guess I reek of the material world, don't I? I have to in order to do my job. But I understand what you mean.
I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
そうね。でも平和だったかどうかはちょっと疑問だけど。おー。ローズリップのジーナ。
Hello again, Agent York.
元気。
How are you?
Good, thanks. And you?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good today.
Well, that's good to hear. Do you have any information that could help me out?
Information? Sounds difficult and not my kind of conversation.
これがキャンディーボイスってやつなのか
You should
な。
come by the gas stand again. I'll give you the best service in town.
Zach, perhaps you can tell me. Why did she bother
お
coming?
前たちが呼んだんだろうわ。
I've nothing to say to you.
I haven't asked you anything yet.
Shut it! I might open up if you introduce me to,
ああ、ベンジャミンってそういうこと
Ben
か。
Franklin or two.
100ドル札のことだったの
Oh, what a creature. Guess there's always someone like him in every town.
露骨に賄賂よこせって言ってるんだ。あ、セーブできる。これはタダでしょ。あ、間違った。